Are you having trouble navigating conflict with your avoidant partner? In this video, we're going to discuss why that is, and at the end of this video, I'll tell you how you can get a little closer to conflict resolution. Someone with an avoidant attachment style grew up in an environment where their caregivers were emotionally distant, so they had to learn to suppress their emotions. They still feel them, they just have trouble expressing them, so they suppress their emotions. Someone with an anxious attachment style, on the other hand, is very good at expressing their emotions, but they often overexpress. They make themselves too vulnerable, too emotionally available. They lack boundaries on their emotions. So if you have an anxious attachment style, you know what I'm talking about. Now, the way these two attachment styles, avoidant and anxious, the way these two attachment styles handle conflict is very different. It's funny because I don't think either of these attachment styles handles conflict in the most healthy way. An avoidant is very conflict avoidant. They want to stay away from conflict, okay? They don't want to address it. If there's any sign of conflict, they tend to withdraw. They may stonewall. They may even leave the relationship altogether. An anxious attacher will become very hypervigilant. They'll become codependent. They want immediate resolution, and they can be very impatient because they want to get to the bottom of things immediately. They want to save the relationship. So neither of these, stonewalling, withdrawing, hypervigilance, codependency, neither of these is a healthy way of managing conflict in a relationship. So it's unfortunate that when these two attachment styles get involved with one another and there's a conflict, because it doesn't go well, and it usually triggers the enabling cycle. And I'll show you that real quick. But this is the anxious avoidant enabling cycle, and a conflict can trigger this. So an insecurity is going to be triggered, and the avoidant is going to pull away, and then we get into the enabling cycle. So now the anxious partner's insecurities are amplified. So again, they're going to become hypervigilant. They're going to become codependent. They're going to over pursue their partner to try to save the relationship, get to the bottom of things because they want immediate resolution. And this is only going to amplify the avoidance insecurities, which is going to cause the avoidant to withdraw further, to create more distance. And this is going to further amplify the anxious insecurities. And this cycle keeps going. And it is such an unhealthy enabling cycle of these two attachment styles enabling each other's insecurities. It is very unhealthy. So, yeah, avoidants just struggle with healthy communication. They don't know how to communicate their needs. It's almost like a foreign language to them. So their instinct is to just withdraw, to stonewall. That's why conflict in a relationship with an avoidant can be difficult to navigate. So how can you navigate conflict with an avoidant? How can you get a little closer to conflict resolution? Well, I can tell you what a secure person would do. A secure person would address the conflict, but at the same time, giving enough space, giving enough time for the avoidant to process their emotions. So they might say something like, hey, I'd like to talk about this together when you're ready. Your feelings are important to me, and I want you to feel safe in discussing things together. So when you're ready, let's please talk about this. So that's something a secure person might say to their avoidant partner in times of conflict. Now, after an appropriate amount of time and space, that's going to look different for every relationship, for every conflict. But after enough time and space, after that period, if the avoidant continues to stonewall, if they continue to withdraw, then a secure person they're going to have to stick to their healthy boundaries. You know, they're going to have to say, hey, this can't go on forever. I care about you, but we can't wait forever on this. So a secure person is going to start to reconsider the relationship if this is a right fit for them. And I will say this, I will add this. Someone with a secure attachment style usually doesn't go for avoidance. They understand that a healthy relationship requires healthy communication. And if healthy communication is lacking, then it's kind of a red flag. So I'm sorry I can't give you the perfect answer as far as working towards conflict resolution with an avoidant. There is no perfect answer. But if you find yourself in this situation and the avoidant just continues to withdraw, they won't consider your needs, your feelings, then you need to step back and reconsider if this relationship is a right fit for you, because a relationship is defined by how well two partners manage conflict together. So I hope I brought some good into your life today. If so, please like and subscribe. Please continue to share your stories and your experiences in the comments. Share any ideas too. And if you think this video might help somebody, please share it with them. Until next time, you take care. I'll see you in the next.